if you've seen the news and if you've seen the media, you've been seeing all these headlines saying new construction is over, new construction, all these builders are losing their shirts and it's over for new construction. Let's talk a little bit about their forecast, in my opinion, for 2023. What I've been seeing out there and how it should impact your buying decision if you're thinking about new construction, especially in the Sacramento area. Okay, so first and foremost, one of the things that I've always been talking about on this channel is the fact that, I do believe, and a lot of lenders also believe, that sometime next year we're going to see rates start to dip a little bit. Now, the truth is, right now, our inventory is horrible. Worse than I've seen it for a long, long time during this time of year. And I don't think January, February, or March are going to be any better for our market. It's going to be tough for people to actually want to buy in a market where they probably refinance or they purchased having maybe a 2.75 or 3% interest rate. So I do think inventory is going to be the topic du jour for 2023, at least the beginning part of it. Now, if you're someone who's looking to buy and you're saying to yourself, okay, rates dropped a little bit, now they're in the fives, low fives, I'm ready to buy, let's make a deal happen, and you want to buy right now, you could be pushed into a situation right now, multiple offers in the resale department. So what am I looking at right now then? You're looking at some of the new homes, especially if you're in Sacramento area. Our new homes are competitive, if not even a little bit cheaper at times than brand new homes in certain areas. For example, Folsom. You can't find anything pre-owned that's worth anything for like a 4 and 2, 4, 2.5, under 800. You can find that new, especially at KB. So new homes are very, very competitive here. And if you're someone who's looking to make the move, someone who's looking to buy with interest rates dipping, where's that going to send you? That's going to funnel you in directly into the new homes. So I do see when the interest rates start to kind of lower just a little bit, or as it is right now, being a little bit more regulated, we're going to see a lot more people want to buy. And where are they going to want to buy after the holiday season is over? Or what are they going to look at? Well, they're not going to look at the resale because there's not going to be too many resales. So they're going to push them into the new home area again. Standing inventory is going to go like crazy. And all of a sudden, what we're going to see is there's going to be another surge in new homes, because that's the only spot that I'm seeing inventory pop up. New home builders can actually accelerate a little bit and get some of these houses constructed. I do think right now, new home builders are actually playing the game a little bit. They're working a little bit more with realtors, and they're actually cutting super nice deals right now with homes. I mean, I saw a 4-bedroom, 2-bath in Folsom, California go for under $700,000 at KB. That is crazy. I mean, go on the MLS and let me see if you find anything in the resale market in Folsom around 1,850 square feet for that price point. You will not. So interest rates are going to really start funneling people back into the new homes. Not to mention Sacramento is littered with new home communities, and there's going to be a bunch more communities that are popping up. You got Tim Lewis opening up acre lots in Granite Bay. You have Taylor Morrison right now building out their other part of what they're doing in Folsom Ranch and in Elk Grove. Lennar is everywhere in Sacramento. You got Toll Brothers with Regency. They just begun that whole area. And then you got Toll Brothers again up in El Dorado Hills. Then you got the New Home Company in El Dorado Hills. You got them in Rockland. So there are so many communities currently building and so many communities set to build that it's going to be really nuts in the Sacramento Metro. They're not going anywhere. They realize the fact that this was a cash cow. They realize the fact that a lot of the resales aren't going to be coming back up on the market, and they know a good thing when they see it. So expect to see new homes thriving in 2023. Now, new construction, like I said, 2023, in my opinion, I do think that they're not going to have as much of a lottery as it was for them maybe about a year ago or a year and a half ago, around that time where they could basically not even show up to work and get people making offers on the house. But I do think for the most part, because of low inventory and because of people who are going to be looking at Sacramento as one of those spots where they want to move into, affordability, larger homes, nice area, all that kind of stuff, I do think the new homes are going to have maybe another surge in 2023. So what I've been talking with a lot of my clients is the fact that if you do like new homes, right now might be the time to hit them because they're standing inventory. They want to get rid of their standing inventory. Standing inventory is like kryptonite for new home builders. And right now they have a lot of it. They want to get rid of it. They want to make deals and they want to start building. That's where their money comes. So if you're someone who's looking for a new home or looking for a resale home, and that's another thing about Sacramento. Normally, a lot of the realtors that have been doing this for a long, long time never bring their clients to new homes. And that's fine, and that's their own way of doing it. My way, I always bring to resale. I always bring to new home communities. I give my clients as many options as humanly possible. Now, here's a problem. What I've been seeing is a lot of clients who maybe started on the resale market, they see some of these new homes and they're just blown away by how amazing they look. And then all of a sudden they're hooked in the new homes. So it's one of those things that, in my opinion, in 2023, new homes are not going to go anywhere. And I do think they're going to really, really grab on to the 2023 market. And new construction isn't going anywhere. It's been a part of our market, not even as big as it was maybe about a year ago or whatnot. It was lingering there, but it definitely was one of those things that a lot of people who were kind of moving into this area loved new homes. They wanted that idea, the concept. It just was something for them. So new homes have always kind of been here, but I do think that because of the big push of new homes like a year ago, 6 months ago, all that stuff. I do think that right now their presence is hugely felt in the Sacramento area, and I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. So just expect more communities to pop up. You got Black Pines and Loomis building Harvest. Like I said, Tim Lewis in Granite Bay. You got New Home Company in Granite Bay. You got Premier Homes in Granite Bay. So some of these areas that you've never seen new homes being developed, you're going to see some new homes pop up. It's going to be crazy. So I do think in 2023, it's going to be really, really nuts. Now, I do know one thing straight up. I talk to maybe at least 3 or 4 sales rep every single day in the new home sector. I talked to someone at D.R. Horton, and their idea was, you know what? For some reason, our larger floor plans aren't working. So we're going to find our more popular floor plans. We're going to get them re-permitted, and we're going to aim for the under $500,000 market. So you are going to see some builders who maybe weren't as successful as others in 2023 morph. Get their little niches and go. So you can see probably D.R. Horton more play towards the adaptable kind of home market, or the affordable home market. You're going to see people like Tim Lewis take a stab at the semi-customs over $2 million in Granite Bay. You're going to see New Home Company compete with Toll Brothers up in El Dorado Hills over at Ridgeview. It's going to be a crazy market, but you're going to see a lot of, instead of this year where you saw a lot of the same type of floor plans, the 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, the Chloe's, the Moonstones and everything too. You're going to see a lot of builders kind of try to put their mark in the market and say, look, we're going to offer these floor plans, this type of lot, this type of stuff, and we're going to try to make sure that no one else has that. So you're going to see some really people try to stand out and become almost like kind of boutique-ish kind of a vibe to them. Taylor Morrison is going to be a staple, of course, as always, and they're not going to really veer too far from the norm of what they do. You got Lennar, who's probably going to do the same thing, but you have other companies, like I said, like D.R. Horton, who's going to try to grab the affordability market. You're going to have New Home Company also try to jump in and compete with like Toll Brothers. It's going to be really interesting. You have Tim Lewis, like the semi-customs under $2 million in Granite Bay. That's never been done. So this stuff is really, really going to be interesting in 2023. Now, here's the thing about new homes, and this is why it's so hard to somewhat compete with a new home, especially in our area. Now, in Sacramento, a majority of the homes here are kind of like your rancher homes, right? And, a lot of the homes, even pre-2000, don't really have that open floor plans. Some of them have vaulted ceilings, but a lot of them don't. So when you compete with something that is basically, Joanna Gaines friendly, that has all that luxury farmhouse and everything too, it's really, really hard. If you go to Folsom, a lot of times you see those tri-level floor plans that were really, really popular in the 80s, not so much anymore. So the new home companies really do realize, and the new builders and new construction really do realize the fact that a lot of people, if they're going to compare resale to brand new construction, there's no comparison. New construction right now is using a lot of the square footage, a lot smarter. Sorry about the grammar. But at the same time, if you look at some of the houses that you see in like Roseville, Folsom, Citrus, you see a lot of wasted space. In these new homes, you could see a house that's maybe 2,300 square feet, and it feels like 2,800 square feet. So it's a hard thing to compete right now as far as like the modern, the look. New homes really, really do stand out. And I think that's what draws a lot of people in, especially a lot of people from other areas. They're looking at it. They want new. They want something they're seeing on HGTV. And that's why these new home companies really, really are playing on the idea of like backsplashes, recessed lighting, no wires. And in Sacramento, a lot of the home styles out here are, like I said, like the rancher style homes, or those homes that have those like weird kind of like built-ins, or like, those big indentions for the old Sony Ouija TVs. And a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people see that, they're like, it's a little bit of dated. Or, where I live, like Gold River, where 90% of the houses still have kind of like gold fixtures. So you're seeing these new homes come in and they just look really, really nice. And a lot of people who are coming in with Bay Area money or Chicago money or wherever money, they're seeing these new homes and they're just being blown away. And there's not a whole lot in the Sacramento metro that's about the same price with the same bells and whistles. So like I said, guys, in 2023, my gut is telling me that if you're someone who likes new homes, expect more communities, maybe not as like aggressive on the pricing as they were back in 2022 or today. But in 2023, expect the pricing to be a little bit more relative, depending on how the flow of traffic comes in. Expect them to be a little bit more cooperative with the realtors and a little bit more friendly. So hopefully we can find some middle ground with new homes in 2023. But believe me, guys, in the Sacramento area, the new home companies are here to stay. Guess what, guys? The video just ended. But don't worry, we have more videos just like that one right over there. And if you missed that red subscribe button during the course of the video, we got you covered right there. Hit that subscribe button. We promise to bring you some amazing content. We won't let you down. Now, if you're looking for a team in the Sacramento metro area to work with, we'd love to talk to you one-on-one. We always include a Zoom link down below, so book a time where we can talk to you a little one-on-one, find out exactly what your real estate needs are.